Latoya. So I am the owner of Crowning Our Queens. So Crowning Our Queens is a love project where we pretty much build self-love, healing, and confidence in women. Our mission here is to help you find confidence, help you build that self-love, um, and that healing, so you have a productive life. Because the thing about it is, a lot of people go through a lot of things, a lot of trauma affects them, and we find it hard to really love ourselves because we're thinking like, okay, what is the if this person doesn't love me, or if this person mistreat me, then maybe I'm unlovable, or maybe I'm not worthy of certain type of love. But it starts within, right? So one of the things that we do yearly is that we have a pageant, and the pageant is called Crowning Our Queens Pageant. Okay. And we have it at the end of July every year. So if I'm going to tell you about the pageant, and if this is something that you want to do, make sure you sign up for it on my website at crowning our queens pageant.com. Also, for your self love needs or healing needs, you can go to crowningourqueens.com. So there's two different things, but two different websites you can check out. But I want to go through this presentation to kind of tell you guys more about the pageant and see if it's something that you want to do. So, we first of all, like I said, it's a love project. So this is the like the first slide says, "Welcome to a journey of empowerment at the Crowning Our Queens pageant." Right. So our mission is to nurture young women mental and physical well-being, fostering self-love, healing, and confidence. This pageant is more than a competition; it's a celebration of individuality, resilience, and the potential within each participant. So, what we do here is, like I said, we have a 6 weeks course that's optional. You know, if you guys decide that you want to take the 6 weeks course to help yourself better your life, or if you just want to, participate in the pageant, it's totally up to you. The 6 weeks program, we meet up weekly, and in the summertime, um, we meet up weekly, and we discuss things that may be bothering you. I give you self love tips. I also a lot of times I have speakers that comes on and talk. The last year we did it in person, but this year, because I want to open it up to people around the country, I want to do it virtually. So we'll just do like a Zoom meeting weekly. And then, like I said, I also give you a list of questions or potential questions that could be asked on as the interview questions at the pageant. And so these questions are deep. These questions are super deep. And what I basically do is prepare you, how to ask these questions and how to like talk without getting emotional. Like you can ask, I teach you kind of like how to talk on the service, like telling people what happens to you, but not being a victim of it. I work really hard on that, where you like learning how to express yourself, where people can hear you. Those things are really important to me, because I feel like sometimes people take advantage of the fact like you may be emotional, which is nothing wrong with being emotional, but I feel like you get when you learn how to have more confidence about yourself and you learn how to speak without getting so emotional, you're able to be a little hurt sometimes. That's just my opinion. But so with the questions I ask, they are kind of deep. Some of them are kind of deep for could be deeper for you than others, but it's basically your expression of self-love. That's pretty much it. We really have three categories. The three categories are um, we have a talent show, we have a interview, and then we have a queen's part. And so the queen's is that section is where it's your interpretation of a queen. So that means if you're wearing slippers or whatever, you can if that's your interpretation of a queen, then you wear that outfit. If being real glammed up is your expression of a queen, then do that. But and then we also have a talent show if you and that's optional. But if you want to be a part of the talent show, you can be a part of that. Um, I loved it. Like I have to start posting like my videos from the last pageant. so you guys can see it. The last time we actually did, we taught them how to walk. Our young girls didn't know how to walk in heels, and so we taught them how to walk. We taught them how to stand with more confidence. It was beautiful. Um, but I'm offering the same thing. I'm doing this every year. Like I said, it's in Dallas, Texas. So a lot of times, coming to Dallas is really cheap. $100 flight, $200 depends on where you are. But make sure you participate. Like I said, we take all ages, all ages. So just to kind of break down um, our age group. Um, so from 0 to 15, right? From 0 to 15, we crown those girls. So if they want to participate in the 6 weeks program, they can. Sometimes they're too young. Um, I think that if they're under 10, they're going to be too young to get everything. um but I mean, it depends on if you feel like your child is capable of like understanding self-love, healing, and confidence, and you want them to be a part of that course. Is totally up to you. um Also, from 16 to 21, we that's where we have our competition. So those girls are competing for our crown. So that may be something, if you are between that age, or if you have a child or somebody that you want to be within that age, then you can actually have them to participate in that. And then from 22 and up, you have an option of competing as well as just getting crowned. If you just want to come on there and do certain parts of it, it is totally up to you. Like, this is you guys' world. I mean, we are a structured pageant, but this is you guys' world. So like, whatever you feel like is great for you, and do it. Whatever feels good to you, do it, because this is your expression of your self-love, and that's the whole point of the pageant, is for it to be your expression of self-love, healing, and confidence. um, so this slide here says step into the spotlight. Make sure you step into that spotlight and show everybody the queen that you are. Okay, it's because nobody does it better than you. There's really no competition when you think about it. Like, yeah, we have a friendly competition, but like, there's really no competition, because you are that it girl, right? The way you wear your hair, the way you dress, like, you just exude queen like energy. And so we would love for you guys to step into this spotlight and show us the queen that you are. And all you have to do is go on my website at crowningourqueenspageant.com, because we're all about I'm going to show y'all my stage last year, and I'm the stage that we're going to be using again this year. It was beautiful. We had like, it was like, what we do is we have like, let me break this part down. This how. So we have the week before, we have a picnic, right? So we do something the week before, and then the day of the pageant, there's a pageant, right? Where you get all dolled up, you're pretty, and then after that, we have a formal dinner. And so all of it is to make you feel like a queen, you know. All of it to make you feel good, make you feel like a queen. So if that's what you want to do, if you ever felt like being in a pageant, or you just feel like you want to show the world who you are, then I encourage you to step into the spotlight here. Um, because we need to see people like you. People comes in all shape and sizes. People have all kind of different styles. Like, we need to see things like that. And so, the next slide here we have is discover your shine, right? And why you should step into the spotlight of my pageant. I'm gonna call it my pageant, but it's really not. It's our pageant, because each person that participates in it, um, we grow. We learn how to be like a family, right? And it's everything that um you could be, every possibility. There's no limit here. And so, like, you build friendship, we celebrate our queens. That's the whole point. Like, I make sure that I'm working hard to celebrate you daily in this pageant. you know um like I said, you have that option to be a part of the the competition, or if you just want to walk, it's up to you, right? Especially if, well, if you're between 16 and 21, then we encourage you to be a part of the competition. But like I said, with the between the age of 22 and up, you have that option. You have that option there. Um, Here, we talk about self love. That is the main thing that we talk about in this pageant is self love, right? So, basically, if you ever wonder what self love is, it's all about. It's about treating yourself with kindness, respect, just like you would treat a close friend, right? If you treat a close friend better than you treat yourself, then you got to reevaluate some things. Also, it's about recognizing your needs and making your own happiness a priority. It's about understanding that you are enough. There's no competition with you. Like I said, you are that it girl. And oh, and I keep saying girl, right? So I do have a part if you want like your son, or if you're a guy that wants to be a part of it, we celebrate guys too. So it's not all about women per se. There is a spot for guys. I just wanted to make sure I said that before I moved on. There is, because our queens, like, we're definitely doing queen line stuff, right? We're doing stuff for women, and young girls. But I also have a part where, like, if our guys just kind of like want to walk a female down the aisle, you know, there's spots like that. If you have a son that you just want to like get more confidence and be more stage ready, perfect. This is perfect, for that. And so this next slide says why self love matters. Why is self love so important? Well, here's the scoop. It's the secret ingredient to a healthier and happier you, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Self love empowers you to make choices that genuinely benefits you. Okay, so it's time for you to set the bar at how you want others to treat you. So you have to do that by loving yourself first. So that's why it's important for you to practice self love. So there is a journey to self love here. It says, here's what the journey involves: acknowledging your worth, know that you're valuable, and not for what you do or achieve. Because some people feel like they have to achieve something to be valuable in this world. No, it's about like you should be able to do nothing and still feel valuable. You don't have to be somebody in the Olympics or be a basketball player to feel important, right? So it's all about like you realizing that you don't have to do nothing. You're important. You love yourself. You are valuable. You know. Also listen to yourself. Tune into your own needs and feelings. And then you have to go do what your heart say. That's the most important thing. Following your heart. Um, Let me see. Trying to get this right here so you guys can see the rest of it. All right. So being your own cheerleader. It says celebrate your efforts, not just your outcome. Cheer for doing your best today. So you need to like I always tell people I do my best. Like I don't care about what nobody else say. I do my best. And hopefully my best is enough, when it comes to work, when it comes to my business. I because I know I'm the type of person that's gonna go above and beyond. So I feel like as long as I show up for me, then that's good enough. And that's something I teach you too is how to show up for yourself and how to go after the things that you want. Because sometimes we can say, "Oh, I'm shy," or and we don't have the confidence to do things. But I kind of help. I do. I'm not gonna say kind of. I do help you overcome that. Okay, so the next thing is loving yourself. So self love versus selfishness. Okay, so loving yourself doesn't mean you care less about others. It means you're at your best to offer love and support. Setting boundaries is healthy. It shows respect for yourself and for relationships in your life. Prioritizing your well-being sets a positive example for others. It's like the oxygen mask principle on an airplane. You have to take care of yourself to be able to help those around you. They say every time you get on the airplane, they say you got to help yourself first. You can't go help somebody else before you can help yourself because you're going to end up, leaving. So it's always about helping yourself first. You have to love yourself first. So why does self love matters more than you think? So think of self love not just as a nice to have, but as a foundation of your well being. Here's why it's so crucial. So it's the start of all relationship. How you feel about and treat yourself sets the tone for how you interact with others. Decision making gets easier. When you value yourself, you make choices that truly reflects what's best for you. Resilience in the face of challenges, loving yourself gives you the strength to bounce back from setbacks and grow stronger. So it unlocks your true potential. Self love encourages you to pursue your dreams and realizing you have your ability without the weight of self doubt. Okay. So everyone is invited. Even you are invited to participate in this pageant. Okay. You want to learn about self love? You are invited. I about to say girl and guy for you guys that wants to walk our girls down the aisle or just go on stage. So join us on the journey of empowerment. Everyone is welcome to participate in the Crowning Our Queens pageant. You simply need to meet our inclusive eligibility criteria. So take a look at the checklist below to see if you qualify. Don't miss out on this opportunity. So go on my website actually at crowning our queens pageant.com for the criteria. And there's really not much to it. So we want you to join the journey. It says ready to embark on a transformative journey. Participate in the Crowning Our Queens pageant and then invest as an investment in yourself. So with a program length of like it's 4 to 6 weeks. It's really more 6 weeks than 4 weeks. You'll develop invaluable skills such as confidence, poise, and self-expression. Don't miss out. Apply today and discover your queen within. So join us today. So you want to save the date. So it's going to be July 24th. July 27th, 2024 in Dallas, Texas. So if this is something that you want to participate in, make sure that you sign up immediately because the spots are limited. So it's very exclusive because we only have so many spots available this year. So once those spots are up, then next year you have to apply for next year. Okay. So you can connect with us on all platforms. You can do it on our email, which is contact us at crowningourqueens.com. You can do on YouTube. Find us on everything Crowning Our Queens. So we're on TikTok, we on Instagram, and we on Facebook. Okay. And my website is crowningourqueenspageants.com. So, are you ready to make a difference? You can also sponsor too. So, say that you don't want to actually participate as a contestant. So if you guys are ready to make a difference, make sure you guys are going to crowning our queens pageants.com. You can definitely be a sponsor and sponsor one of our girls. So together we shine. It says as we conclude, let's reflect on the essence of crowning our queens pageant. It's the empowerment, the self love, and celebration. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to each of you who are interested in support. Together, we're creating communities where every young woman can shine. Apply now and support our cause. Let's so go to Crowning Our Queens pageant, crowningourqueenspageant.com. Thank you guys.